So here we are, Plymouth, Massachusetts, a town that was founded in the year 1620.
We're going to be learning about Pilgrims, Plymouth Rock, why the children were allowed to drink beer aboard the Mayflower, and what the heck is a poop deck? I'll give you a hint. It's not a bathroom.
Let's take a look.
There are 10 million living descendants from the 102 original Pilgrims. Some notable descendants include Alec Baldwin, Sally Field, George W. Bush, Amelia Earhart, and Marilyn Monroe. At just 100 feet long and 25 feet wide, the Mayflower wasn't a large ship, nor was it luxurious. This slab-sided vessel was cramped, damp, and very dangerous, though she was a reliable ship that could ride out fierce Atlantic storms. Records suggest the Mayflower was built in Harwich, England, around 1608. The Mayflower had other uses before its most famous voyage. It had been used to transport products such as hemp, Spanish salt, and hops and vinegar. She was a merchant vessel, not built for the comfort of passengers, which made the journey to the New World all the more uncomfortable for her 102 passengers. Living conditions were less than ideal. All 102 passengers were crammed onto the gun deck, into a space only about 80 by 24 feet wide, with only 5.5 feet of headroom. There was very little privacy, so the passengers did what they could, building small forts using dividers made from scraps of wood. At the time, full-body bathing was not in fashion, and they had to freshen up by rinsing off with seawater. They slept on straw mattresses and used chamber pots as toilets. Each family were responsible for preparing their own food, which proved to be quite difficult aboard a bobbing ship. Most meals were eaten cold and consisted of a cracker-like biscuit, salt pork, dried meats, grains, smoked fish, and dried fruit. Everyone on board drank beer, even the children, as it was believed, rightfully so, that the brewing process killed off any parasites and bacteria. The ship's captain, Christopher Jones, had much better accommodations. He slept in the poop house. The uppermost deck at the ship's stern was the poop deck. About 9 feet wide, it sat some 23 feet above the water. Below that was the poop house, which was not the bathroom. Rather, it was the living quarters for the ship's master. Once arriving in the New World, conditions only worsened. So bad, in fact, that they had to spend the first winter back on the boat. It wasn't until the native people taught them how to hunt, gather, and survive the harsh New England winters that they survived and flourished. Now, let's head over to Plymouth Rock.
So here we are, Plymouth Rock, one of the country's most important landmarks, where the Pilgrims first stepped foot. Well, not really. In fact, there isn't any historical evidence that supports this. The Pilgrims first landed in Provincetown, on the tip of Cape Cod. The rock is, however, of great historical significance, and is believed to be a landing place for smaller boats. And of course, there are other theories. The story certainly didn't survive as well as the rock itself. It has been broken multiple times, put back together, moved from here to there, and was even vandalized recently. But it has been 400 years, however, since the Mayflower first arrived, and this important rock from that time still stands here today for millions of underwhelmed visitors to visit. Now, let's check out the Forefathers Monument.
This national monument formerly known as the Pilgrim Monument, commemorates the Mayflower Pilgrims. Dedicated on August 1st, 1889, it honors their ideals as later generally embraced by the United States. It is thought to be the world's largest solid granite monument. Besides these amazing historic landmarks, Plymouth, Mass. Has a lot to offer. There are many other activities to enjoy. Shops and restaurants, the Pilgrim Hall Museum, which will give you a deeper insight into the life of the Pilgrims, and the local Native American tribe that helped them, the Wampanoag. Fishing and whale watching are also popular activities around here. As you're walking around town, you can also marvel at the historic architecture. Plymouth, Mass. Is loaded with New England charm. The surrounding area has plenty to offer as well. You're close to the Water Whiz Water Park, which was featured in a couple of Hollywood films, such as The Way, Way Back with Steve Carell, one of my favorite movies. The movie Grown Ups, an Adam Sandler film, was also shot here. And of course, Cape Cod and the Islands, where you can find painted landscapes and endless beaches. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to drop me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.